Hello everyone, welcome to Replay Value. This is George R. Powell. We're going to be continuing Parasite Eve. First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter, and I apologize for being kind of MIA for a little bit. I had some internet problems that we finally got sorted out. So we're going to be going into Day 2, Fusion. And we're going to start out in the police station. This is right after the Carnegie Hall incident where there was a bunch of spontaneous combustion and, of course, the introduction of Eve to the story. And these coppers are about to discuss how they're going to be investigating this situation. I always thought Nick's kind of reminded me of a TV cop from the 80s. Mod permit. Okay, so basically what the mod permit's about is it allows you to go to weapon storage and pick any weapon in your inventory and basically open up a slot on it that will allow you to add some extra attributes to that item. We're going to go into that anyway, so. And then if we go into this first room to the left, it's the locker room. And there's going to be some asshole standing in front of his locker on the left-hand side. And if you talk to him, he just talks about, hey, it's mine, it's finally mine. And you're never going to know what it is until day 3 when he's like, yeah, not at the locker. So let's go down to the basement so we can go to weapons storage. Tool, that's what we get to tune up our weapons. Ammo. Alright. Sexual harassment. That tacky friggin' baby ponytail. Well, that and you can't make guns disappear. It would have to involve magic. Yes, Taurus, thank you very much. For that public service announcement. Now, can you shoot people with? Alright, yeah, I forgot to empty out my inventory. So, this is where you get to store stuff, namely your special items that you won't be using anymore, like this theater key and the rehearse key, because you never, ever have to go back to Carnegie Hall again. So let's get rid of that. I got the mod permit tool. Okay, let's back out of here. Ooh, that's actually got pretty good base stats. Alright, gotta show him the mod permit just to get it out of my inventory. Probably not even really gonna need this, but yeah. It gets the mod permit out of my inventory. And half the time you're not even really gonna have to use mod permits. You can just store them with Wayne if you just want to get rid of them without using them in case you decide later on that you want to unlock a weapon. Don't let guns own you. Alright, we're going to skip this because, yeah, it's, like, long. Basically, it's how to tune up your own weapons using the tool. You're basically pulling attributes from one weapon, putting it on another, which destroys the weapon you pulled from, but it's a way that you can keep stacking up stats to create a killer weapon by the end of the game. Alright, we don't need to store any more shit, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's switch over to the new weapon because it's got higher base stats. And then we're going to go down here to tone up. and then we're going to take the one I just equipped, and then the one I just unequipped, because I have stats I want to steal from that. I could take that thing that lets you fire one extra shot, but I'm just going to steal the stats instead, because, you know, we're going to get new weapons later anyway. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And then here's where we distribute bonus points. So you can do the active time, which basically means you get sooner chances to move around in battle. Item capacity basically makes you hold more items in your inventory, and you can even access those plus stats on the weapons and armor and up them with your bonus points. But you really don't want to mess with that right now. Wait until you've already cleared the game and you go back and play it from the beginning, because you start out with everything that you left the game with. So that's really the time. You're going to get a lot of bonus points in your second, third, fourth round of this game. So, yeah, save it. So we're just going to go over here and talk to Jake Sisko from Deep Space Nine. Wow, a police dad who doesn't spend much time with his son cliche. Huh. Guess this game was missing that. Alright. And I'm gonna talk to Kathy, and she's gonna tell me that Baker wants to see me. Oh yeah, Baker was looking for you. Oh gee, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna save it real quick and just check and make sure that this is actually capturing. Alright, so, yes, clearly it was, because you just watched it. Ha! Alright, let's go talk to Baker. Press conferences. Shh, quiet, Aya. Don't do it. Don't talk, please. Oh, Christ. Did I ever hear of this thing called, you know, hushing up about investigation details until there's, like, conclusive evidence on anything? Because clearly she didn't get that memo. Yeah, Mighty O's. Haven't you ever had them before? I have no idea why my music is slowing down. I mean, my computer's running just fine. I don't get it. First time seeing the world mapped, well, sort of, where we actually get to interact with some of it. We go to Carnegie Hall, where we were the other night, but we're going to the museum instead. Dr. Hans Klamp, huh? Klamp? Sounds like a Nazi. He's a Nazi doctor. I don't know what I said that for. As a nostalgia critic would say, exposition, exposition. And then we get to see the Museum of Natural History in New York. Holy shit, I never noticed there was a Chocobo banner there. That is too cool. I've had to have played this game like dozens of times and I never noticed that till now. For those of you who aren't role-playing game inclined, the Chocobo is a staple of Squaresoft, and it's a cute little bird mount thing from the Final Fantasy series. And Squaresoft is the ones who developed the Final Fantasy series and this game, so you kind of get where it's going from there. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay, pretty cold day though. How about yourself? I look for Dr. Klamp. Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. So you just let two people in plain clothes that told you that they were NYPD in. You'll find them in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out, ever. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's us keep track of who comes in. Yeah, of course, Daniel's gonna make me do it. Notebook's on the counter. Yep, that should be enough unless you want to leave your number too. Sexual harassment! Well, anyway. As the militant feminists would say, anyway. Yeah, whatever you do, don't post my videos on Tumblr. Alright. We're still good. We're still capturing. Alright, let's do this. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, just walk into this guy's office. Don't knock or anything.
I hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I saw your mouth moving, but all I was hearing was, "See, Kyle!" And just walk up and punch him in the back of the head. This guy looks like the guy in my dream. I think I know him. Could they be the same man? Alright, now if any of you guys are science buffs, I am actually kind of curious as to how much actual scientific truth there is to some of this theory. Because I know at some point the element of fiction gets worked into it, but I'm curious as to how far into true science it actually goes. So if you know, definitely chime in. This part, by the way, has some backstory connection to the original novel that was later adapted into a film in Japan before this game came out.
What? She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you all I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. R.E.C. Kyle. Mein Führer.
And apparently that trip to the museum took all day. So, we're just gonna go back to the police station here. Alright, well this has been actually a pretty lengthy episode, so what I'm gonna do is, even though we didn't get to really see any combat this time around, I'm gonna go ahead and just end the gameplay here. We'll go ahead and pick it up with the next part, and we're gonna finish off day 2 with it. Believe me, there's plenty of action to make up for the stuff that we missed just by watching all this wonderful dialogue, doors that didn't want to open, a program that doesn't like capturing footage, and Nazi doctors. So I hope everybody had a great, safe, and happy Easter again. If you do celebrate it, great. If you don't, well, you at least got some candy out of it, so be happy. Alright, anyway, this is George R. Pal signing off with Replay Value. Stay tuned with us. We're going to finish off day 2 of Parasite Eve and get back to Breath of Fire 3 soon enough. Enjoy.